Well, happy Tuesday morning to you. We're 2 days from Christmas, and it's not likely the rain is going to stop for our Christmas day. But the rain is not the only concern for us. We've got a wind advisory that has now been issued for tomorrow, and then a winter weather advisory for portions of the Cascades. But this morning we do have the visibility concerns. Right now, Roseburg has very dense fog at half a mile. So make sure you're taking things slower in Roseburg, and if you're just traveling along the I-5 corridor for the southern parts of course, Umpqua Basin, because it is very hard to see through fog that is at half a mile. But as for temperatures, we've got the low to mid 30s for Roseburg and Canyonville in the Umpqua Basin. You've got the Central Coast sitting in the mid 40s, but in the Willamette Valley this morning, we are sitting in the lower 40s. Now, temperatures, of course, still not near that average low for us in the Willamette Valley, but we are going to be getting near the average high. That means the upper 40 or mid to upper 40s for us. But along the Central Coast, we're going to get into the low 50s. Now, the temperatures is still not our main concern. It's going to be the winds and the rain. We've got a wind advisory. This isn't for today. It is actually for tomorrow from 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. And you'll see actually today the winds are not going to be super gusty. But going into our Wednesday, you really start to see them picking up by around 1 a.m. Diamond Lake with already gusts up to 40 miles per hour, but we could see gusts up to 40 to 50 there along the Cascades. Same story for the Central Coast. And then, of course, the Valley going to be acting like that funnel. So we'll be getting gusts up to nearly 35 to 40 miles per hour. But then winds quickly die down near the time that, of course, the wind advisory expires. Now we have the winter weather advisory for the Cascades. This is from Tuesday at 10 a.m. to Wednesday at 10 p.m. And this is, of course, concerning for us because this includes the Willamette Pass, and we could be getting up to 6 inches of wet snow, which can lead to very icy conditions in the highest snow totals expected, of course, for the southern parts of the Cascades for us. So we are going to be getting some more rain today, maybe up to an inch there along the Central Coast within the next 3 days. But this is just going to be a continuation of what we've been seeing. So snow along the Cascades for us today, the rain going to be pushing up from the south, and we're just going to see that steady, constant rain. But I will mention, going into tonight, into early tomorrow morning, it's looking like we're going to get some heavy storms that's going to be bringing those gusty winds. And these are the kind of conditions that could be, of course, knocking down trees, causing power outages. So it is not going to be ideal conditions on the roads tomorrow morning to start off, of course, our Christmas Eve. But going throughout the rest of Wednesday actually looks pretty nice, but more rain is expected going into Christmas Day. So more rain going through Christmas, and definitely not as much as what we've seen over the past few days. But Friday features some showers. However, after Friday, we finally get to see the sunshine. That is, of course, good news for us because anybody traveling over the holidays, expect delays over the next few days. But temperatures in the low 50s for us on Christmas Day in the Willamette Valley, and it is expected to be pretty wet. But sunshine comes out for the weekend. Same story from the Umpqua Basin with highs today in the mid 40s, and the Central Coast in the low 50s with very wet and windy conditions. In the Cascades continue to add to the snowfall totals with temperatures in the 30s.